Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo. I'm back. Got some NBA picks for you. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. We've got a massive college slate for college basketball. I've already got a video out with some college plays. I got like 4 picks out. I think one is about to start in about an hour. And then I've got 3 more picks that don't start for another 4 or 5 hours if you want to check out some of the plays I'm excited about for today. But yeah, we're going to get into some NBA. We have a 5-game NBA slate. And I feel really good about all 4 of these picks. I felt good about last night's picks. They just did not pan out. But I mean, I would take these again. I mean, this isn't like a hindsight where I'm like looking at it thinking like, oh yeah, I should have known. It's like, no, this just didn't pan out. But I mean, we took Walker Kessler over 21.5 points rebounds. He went for 23. I did expect him to get a little bit more than this, but he still cleared it against a tough team. Jalen Williams, 24.5 points assists. He ended up falling short, just went for 22. Zion Williamson, over 36.5 PRA. He ended up getting this done. Loved that matchup for him against Dallas with no Gafford, no Lively, and obviously no AD. And then Desmond Bane, this should have hit 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had 0 points, rebounds, and assists in the first quarter. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, he went for 25 in the 3 other quarters. So if he wouldn't have had such a bad start, we could have at least gone 3-1 last night. But we got to just shake it off and keep moving. So let's talk about what we got going for today. I feel really good about these. So I'm going to be going with Miles Bridges forward for the Charlotte Hornets, over 28.5 points, rebounds. We're going to go Nikola Jokic center for the Denver Nuggets, over 50 points, rebounds, and assists. Jusuf Nurkic center for the Charlotte Hornets, over 10.5 rebounds and assists. And we're going to go back to Rui Hachimura forward for the Los Angeles Lakers, over 4.5 rebounds. If you guys have not yet, if you don't mind, do me a favor and like the video, drop me a comment. You guys are always good about it. I really appreciate the support. I'm getting really close to that 1,000 subscribers. And also shout out to all the new subscribers who have been posting just these super nice, kind comments. It really means a lot to me. You guys are giving me more motivation to keep sharpening my skill set and try to get better and better at this. And again, also make sure you're subscribed because I did post to the channel yesterday, not a video, but in the community section, I posted a demon slip for Flex Friday. And I also posted a 2-man. I started a streaks yesterday on Underdog. We cashed both of those. So I'm going to drop the next play for the streaks in the community section as well. So always keep an eye out because I've been posting a lot of extra stuff that isn't necessarily a video, but I'll post some more information for plays that I like and I'll share it to the community section. So, all right, let's get rolling here. So Miles Bridges, I like him to get this done. Points, rebounds. It is a tough matchup against Portland. Second in points allowed to power forward. This is on power forward. They got him listed as small forward. So soft matchup. 22nd in points allowed, 28th in rebounds allowed. If he does slip over to the 4 spot, not sure how often he does, but that's a much tougher matchup there. 4th in points allowed, 1st in rebounds allowed. But he should not have any trouble tonight. DeAndre Ayton is out still. We've got like a decent amount of injuries. Unfortunately, the Hornets have just been going through it with the injuries. Brandon Miller out for the season. Trey Mann out for the season. They go and they get Josh Okogie. He plays a couple of games. Now he's out for a couple of weeks. Grant Williams out for the season. And then we've got DeAndre Ayton is the main player for the Blazers, who is still out with that left calf injury. But yeah, I mean, this is let's look at this note real quick. So this is the points and rebounds. He's gone over 27.5 points and rebounds in 10 out of his last 13 games. So he's averaging 32.4 points, rebounds. We took him in this game against LA. We took his full PRA and dude played crazy good. I would love to get this fantasy score. They didn't have it as I was putting this together, but I mean, he went nuts on defense against LA. He had like 5 steals and like 2 blocks or something crazy like that. So if you can get the fantasy score, I would actually prefer that over the PRA. But I'm happy to take the PR. And I would, maybe take the fantasy score over the PR is what I meant to say. But that's just my favorite play for Miles Bridges, if you can get that fantasy score. But if I can't get that, I like the PR a little bit better than the PRA. So yeah, 3 straight games of clearing this. And then obviously 10 out of his last 13. So he's averaging 32.4 points, rebounds right now, 77% hit rate. 11 out of 13 games. This massive game against Denver, we went for 36 points and 13 rebounds. Dude's just playing great right now, averaging 33.5 minutes a game over this last 13 game stretch. Shooting 44% from the field on 20 attempts. So the attempts are right where we want them. Like, I love when we're getting up 20 plus. That's a play I'm confident in. We just need him to get to 24.5 points and rebounds when he's putting up 20 shots. Like, we should be good to go here. 32% from beyond the arc, 7.3 attempts, 2.3 made threes over this full 13 game stretch. Getting to the line a decent amount, 4.5 attempts a game, 84%, and then 14.4 rebound chances. Like, this play's just screaming at me. As soon as I was looking, I'm like, wait a minute, let me check out Miles Bridges here. And then a little bit less defense in the paint with Ayton out. So I think that he should be able to kind of have his way, drive into the basket, and then he'll pop off a couple threes as well. We take a look at this head to head. Last time he played them was last year, but he still went for 18 points, 10 rebounds. That was in quite a bit of minutes, 39.6 minutes. So he had a pretty full game there, 18 attempts. It looks very similar to this last 13 game stretch. 2 made threes in that game, 13 rebounds. 13 rebound chances, and he pulled down 10 of them. So this is looking solid. If we look at his last 5, just get a little bit of a better idea of what he's been doing. 4 out of his last 5, he's cleared this, and still averaging that 33 minutes. It all looks pretty much the same. This dude has just been absolutely consistent. I would say, if anything, his rebound chances have been up a little bit higher, but it's kind of inflated because of this game against Denver most recently, where he had 19 rebound chances. So, should be a good one. There obviously is a chance of blowout in this game, but Charlotte's been playing pretty decent lately. Let's see here. Actually, no, my bad. I was getting confused. I mean, you never know, because the Blazers are actually pretty deceiving. They're much better than their record suggests, and they're actually pretty solid on defense. So this should be a nice close game. 224.5, and Portland favored by 4.5 points, playing in Portland. Let's take a look at Daily Grind real quick. I cannot wait for that Duke game later tonight. Primetime, Madison Square Garden. All right, so the optimizer doesn't like his full PRA. I didn't like it as much either. They have that at a 53.35% odds to hit the under, -133. They like his points over. They don't like his rebounds. That's kind of surprising to me. With no Ayton, probably is it just, I don't get it. There's some 50-50 shots. There's a lot of platforms that are favoring to the under. I'm not taking his rebounds under. He just went for 13 against Denver. Now he's playing a DeAndre Aytonless Blazers team. So go with your gut. They like his blocks over. Yeah, I do too. I just told you guys how crazy he went against LA. So 1 block, not looking bad. They have that favor to the over, 51.05% odds to hit. And they do like the points rebounds by themselves. They've got it at a 50.1% odds to hit the over, -118. They like his points assists. You have plenty of options here. If you want to pivot, you don't have to take the plays I'm taking, but those points rebounds are really sticking out to me. And honestly, the PRA is just, the thing is when he's on, he's really on with assisting the ball. But he'll go for like 7. So yeah, in this game against Denver, he had 7 assists in that game. Then he had none against the Lakers. Then he had 4 against Orlando, 3. So I don't know. How high of a bump was that again? 31.5. I mean, is it really just a 3-point bump? That might not be bad, actually. 28.5, 32.5. So it got bumped up. So 4-point bump. Yeah, just give me the points rebounds, because again, he could end up going for no assists tonight, and it wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary for him, but would really love that fantasy score. So maybe by the time you're seeing this, it's available. But look at these blocks and steals. My gosh. Yeah, so he had 5 steals, 1 block against LA, and then against Denver, 3 steals and a block. So that's 12 fantasy points right there. This is 18 fantasy points right here against LA. And then look at the matchup for steals and blocks. 28th in steals allowed, 24th in blocks allowed. So yeah, I would be rolling that fantasy score if it was available, but it's not while I'm putting this together. So let's keep it rolling. So yeah. Speaking of Denver, let's get into this Jokic play. 68% hit rate on the season, over the 49.5. We're getting it at 50 flat. So yeah, he's at least pushed it or beat it 68% of the time. But the home games are really awesome. Like, so 34 out of 50 in general. He's cleared this on the season. And then the home games, look at that. 84% hit rate, 21 out of 25 games. And then let's look at this note from Outlier here. Turn off home games. So yeah, he's exceeded 49.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 13 straight games at home. He's averaging 56.5 points, rebounds, and assists at home. 100% hit rate, 13 games straight. If we look at the matchup here, 12th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds allowed, 23rd in assists allowed. Bump over to the center position and it opens up quite a bit. 15th in points allowed, 20th in rebounds allowed, 22nd in assists allowed. The head-to-head, I think, looks pretty solid. Yeah, so 7 out of 9 games against LA, and pretty close to having a perfect record here. One more bucket would have at least pushed it in this most recent game he missed, but 3 straight games with 54 or more as far as the head-to-head. So, you know, I know 50 is a lot, but it's Nikola Jokic, and he's got a good matchup here. And I mean, who do you think is going to stop him on the Lakers side as far as bigs go? You know, so I don't think it's going to be Hayes. Like, so I think he should be able to eat in this game. Let's look at the over/under. 243 over/under. Denver favored by 7, playing in Denver. Yeah, I'm all over this. So let's look at this 13 game stretch of him playing at home. Look at these numbers real quick. Averaging 34.7 minutes. So I think he could get this done in 30 minutes, but yeah, if he gets 35 minutes tonight, that's great. Shooting 58% from the field on 20.3 attempts, 41% from beyond the arc, averaging 2.2 made threes a game in 13 straight games. That's his average. Pretty wild. His most recent outing, he really put up 14 threes against Charlotte, and he cashed 6 of them. I love it. I love these bigs that can shoot like, 3-pointers, but 20 rebound chances over this stretch and 17.5 potential assists. It's just beautiful. Not really getting in foul trouble. 2.4 fouls a game, couple spikes here, 4, 5, and 4. It's only 3 times out of the last 13 games, so I'm not concerned about him getting in foul trouble in this game. Let's take a look at daily grind. They might not like it, because there might be some 49.5s out there, and they're going to see the 50 and think like, no, this is not a value. Let's take a look. So they're like most of his unders. The PRA, they've got just slightly favored to the over, 50.37% odds to the over, minus 118. They like his points rebounds a little bit more, and they like his points assists the best out of these 3. So you can pick and choose which of those you like, but I'm just going to take a little bit of everything. 3 straight head-to-heads where he's gone for 55. I think he should be able to get that 51 for us here tonight. So, all right. So Nurkic, really happy that he's kind of getting back into some role with some team. I had high hopes for him with the Suns, and it just didn't work out. He and Bud were kind of like not really getting along from the get-go. Yeah, he ends up getting traded, and he's, we got Mark Williams there, so he's obviously not starting, but I think they were totally okay with trading away Mark Williams and giving Nurkic the start, and he's been pretty productive in these last 2 games. as he's been still, I mean, it isn't even like a bump in the minutes, but I mean, 18 minutes is about what he's been getting in these last 2 games. He's gone for 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 10 rebounds, 7 assists. That was against LA. That was against Denver. So 7 assists in back-to-back games. This is probably a play that I'm definitely going to make a demon slip today, and I'm probably going to see if I can find Nurkic's assists, see if I can't throw that into a demon slip. Let's take a look at the matchup. So super soft in this matchup, 26th in rebounds allowed, 30th in assists allowed. On top of that, he's playing his old team. This is the team that he spent most of his career with. And so got a little bit of a revenge narrative there. And it's his old team without Ayton. So I think that he should be able to, even in just limited minutes, if he gets like 18 minutes, he should absolutely be able to get this done. He's been crushing it lately, 15 and 17. Let's see the history, and every team that he's played with against Portland, he's beat this line because he's playing against his old team and he likes to show out. And he's got that little chip on his shoulder when he's playing against the Blazers. So everything's checking out. I'm feeling really good about it. Let's see, go last 5 again. Yeah, so 13.4 rebound chances a game and 6 potential assists. Yeah, dude was just really been trying to facilitate lately. Last 2 games, he had 9 potential assists and 12 potential assists. And then the rebounds, yeah, it's looking good. Let's take a look, see what Daily Grind thinks about this play. They like his rebounds over 7.5. They have that at a 51.5% odds hit the over, minus 124. They like his points, rebounds, and they do like the rebounds and assists over 10.5. 51.15% odds hit the over, minus 123. So yeah, rebounds, points, rebounds, and assists. That's what they like. That's about all that they like. They like his points, assists under. I'm not taking his points, assists under 9.5. He has back-to-back games with 7 assists, so 2 buckets cashes this. But yeah, rebounds and assists are what I'm taking. Let's keep it rolling. Rui Hachimura. Dude has just been rebounding like a madman lately. Just had 12 boards against Portland, which kind of exciting for the play we were just looking at with Nurkic. But yeah, I mean, 4 out of his last 5 games, he's gone for at least 5 rebounds. He's been getting a lot of minutes lately. 33.3 minutes a game right now, 12 rebound chances. He's been playing really good. He's one of the brighter spots on the team right now. And I think people are being too hard on Luka, too hard on LeBron, too hard on the Lakers in general. The Lakers are not like my Suns are right now, where they're probably not going to make the play-in tournament. At least these guys are like in contention for a playoff spot in the West. And they got some adjustments. Give Luka a little bit of time to get acclimated to his new team. Like, everybody's just really overblowing, like, oh my God, maybe Nico Harrison was right to trade. Like, get out of here with that. Luka is going to be just fine. Dude almost had a triple-double in his last game in 33 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, or maybe that was against Charlotte. I don't remember, but you guys are crazy. Like, sorry, I'll keep it rolling here. Like, okay, so 4th in rebounds allowed overall. We go to the power forward position. It opens up a little bit. 11th in rebounds allowed. But yeah, I mean, let's look at the head-to-head. So he hasn't gotten it done much in the head-to-head, but I guarantee you those minutes probably looked a little different. Well, 22 minutes plus. So am I confusing myself? Yeah, no. Okay. So yeah, Denver is going to be tough. That makes sense. But still, I mean, averaging the 33 minutes a game, I mean, he's doing well right now. Let's go back out a little bit more. Last 10. So just 5 out of his last 10, he's hit this. But this is not asking for a lot. 5 rebounds. I'm not concerned. So let's see here. They're just letting us know the same thing. Yeah, so 4 out of his last 5 games. So he's averaging 7.6 rebounds a game over this 5-game stretch. There's not too much to break down here. Just 2 fouls a game, not getting in foul trouble. But my main thing is he's going to get the minutes. And if you've been watching him play lately, he's been getting in there. He's playing gritty. He's actually playing pretty good with points, rebounding. And I mean, get you a couple assists in the game, but points and rebounds, that's what cashed for us last time we took him, and he cashed it quick. It was like a first half cash. I didn't want to attach the points in this particular situation against Denver, but 4.5 rebounds, I'll take that all day. Let's see here. Let's see if Daily Grind thinks I'm crazy. No, they've got that as his top over. The top play for him on Prizepicks, Daily Grind, saying take those rebounds, 4.5, 52.94% odds hit the over, -132. This is getting bumped to 5.5 already. So I'm going to wrap this up so you guys can lock it in at 4.5 if you want. Yeah, if you guys want to check out this optimizer from Daily Grind, you get 25% off when you use code BACKDOOR over at dgfantasy.com. You can lock in this tool for all the way up to a year if you want to extend that 25%. Just make sure you put in code BACKDOOR and they will hook you up. And if you want to check out my favorite app, Outlier, you can try this one out for free. Just sign up through the link below for Outlier. They're going to give you a week to check this out. Make sure you dive into all the details, play with all these different settings, learn how to use it, because it's not going to pay off for you as much. It'll help you immediately, but if you want to know what you're getting into, whether or not you want to keep that subscription going, you got to know what you're getting out of it. So go in, play around with the minutes. You can take players in and out of the equation. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. Actually, speaking of injury reports that we can check, Luka game time decision, LeBron game time decision. LeBron probably plays. Luka, his calf did look a little bit banged up in that game against Charlotte, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, if Luka misses, that's even better for Rui. But his role hasn't been threatened by LeBron or Luka as far as minutes go. He's been getting those 33 minutes a game regardless. Before we get out of here, let's take a look. 2024 season, and let's see when he's getting those. We'll just do 30 minutes. This is one of the things I'm telling you guys to play around with if you try this app, though, because I love stuff like this. So when he's getting 30 minutes on the 2024 season, he's hitting these rebounds 23 out of 30 games, 77% hit rate. So I think he should be fine. He'll get his minutes tonight, and they should be in good shape. Let's look at this over-under. 243 over under, Denver favored by 6. I may have said that earlier with Jokic. But yeah, feeling good about it. So try Outlier out, sign up through the link below. And that's going to cover it, guys. Let's have some fun here. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to drop the underdog streaks. I'm going to drop the next play in the community section, and I'm also going to drop a demon slip later. So guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for subscribing. You guys are really helping me out a lot. Like, I've had this channel going for about a month, and I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers already. And so I really appreciate the love. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.